value of second order determinants. Okay, when we talk about determinants, that is, we're going to get more into that in matrices, but here we go. Those two lines stand for determinant. So if that was A, if A equaled the matrix A, B, C, D, this would be DET A equals this. Okay, so DET stands for determinants. If you ever see that, they ask for like DA, that's the determinant A. Now, this is very simple. Okay, you have A, B, C, D. You are going to cross multiply and subtract. So you're going to take AD minus BC. Okay, you have AB, CD. Cross multiply, you get AD minus BC.
Does it have to be in order?
Yes.
Oh, so
It doesn't really matter the order because you're multiplying them. Okay, so let's look at this one. Find the determinant of 3526. Okay, so you need to cross multiply. It has to be in this order. You cannot do CB first. Okay, it has to go like that. So what are our first two numbers we're going to multiply together?
3 times 6.
Okay, 3 and 6. It is always minus. Okay, so if we multiply 3 times 6, our next two numbers are what?
5 and 2.
5 and 2.
Can you do 2 and 5 though?
Yep. Doesn't matter. They're being multiplied.
That's what I was asking.
So we have 3 times 6 is 18. Minus. It is always subtraction. Minus 10. What's 18 minus 10?
8.
Okay. Do that one.
That's the answer?
Is this
The
all
answer.
we're doing?
That's the determinant. What do you think?
And why get hard out?
Okay? The determinant. What's the first two numbers you're going to multiply together?
Negative 2 and 8.
Negative 2 and 8, and you get negative 16. Minus what?
5 and 7.
5 times 7. 16. Negative 16 minus 35 gives you negative 51. Now that is half of your homework. We'll be doing this stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so that is your first CLT, which says what?
I can find the values of second order determinants.
Okay, second order determinants means 2 by 2 matrix.
Determinants. That's
Oh,
what
so
she
we're
said.
doing that.
No,
That's good.
we're just doing a rule.
I said I love Mr. Purvis.
Okay, you have Cramers rule.
I love Scott.
Oh, man. What's the hard stuff?
It's not hard. Just a little more. Get going. Cramer's rule. You have two equations. You have ax plus by equals e, and cx plus dy equals f. The solution is
Oh.
x, y. Okay, it's the same as it's always been. Same as the past 3 sections, 2 sections.
What is that? SD.
Solution is xy.
I thought it was SD. I don't understand.
SOL period. Now we find the x and y. To find x, you take the determinant
Your phone, Phil.
of...
I didn't tip the debt.
I didn't do it. Scoot up.
You want me to just hold it?
No.
You should just let me.
So you just take those numbers, which they will be, and you put them in for the letters. So you have EBFD. Okay, so when you have that, what are you going to multiply?
E times D.
E times D minus
B times O.
B times F. Okay, and then you're going to do the same to the bottom. Notice the bottom's the same anyway, so once you do the first one, you already have the second. Now, this will work as long as the bottom doesn't equal 0. If the bottom equals 0, then can't do it.
Alright. So
So just about every time, they'll give you one that'll work. Yes?
on this, you just do what you did
Yep.
before.
Yep. So this one you would take ED minus BF over AD minus BC.
Why are those letters going in that order?
Because that's how they are. That's why it's a rule.
Wait,
Hold up. Do we have to remember that?
You will get a note card this time for your test. Because it's a lot of letters.
I ain't gonna be able to remember.
So, but you will remember it once you get done with your homework. Most of you.
EPFD.
Okay, so you have two equations, and whatever number is in the spot where those letters are is the number that you put in those spots where the letters are?
Yep, we'll do one. Don't worry. You'll get it.
That was kind of confusing.
Okay. Use Cramers rule to solve 2x minus 3y equals 9 and x plus 5y equals -2. Okay, I wrote that right next to it because it's just easier for me to look at this and then say, oh, 2 is A, -3 is B, 9 is E, 1 is C, 5 is D, and -2 is F. Okay, I can do it quick. I don't have to go up to the top of my paper and then come back down, then go up and come back down. So, we're going to use A, B, E, C, D, F to put into Cramer's rule. Once again, I wrote the rule first. Okay, so I want to find x. So I take E, B, F, D
Oh my god.
over A, B, C, D. So Andrew, what number is E? 9. What number is B?
3.
Keep the negative in front of it.
Negative.
-3. F?
2.
-2. And D?
5.
5. Okay? Now, you have A, B, C, D. Okay, so we look at A is 2. B, -3. C is 1. D is 5. What do you mean what? You did the top. A. 2. Okay, B, -3.
So whenever you multiply -3 times total.
So let's do some multiplying. How do we multiply this?
9 times 5.
Okay, 9 times 5 minus -2 times -3. And then on the bottom, what do you multiply?
2 times 5, -3 times 5.
Okay. So we have 9 times 5 minus -3 times -2. 2 times 5 minus -3 times 1, which gives us 39 over 3 or 3. Okay, not terribly difficult. You have to multiply two things and subtract. Okay, I know you all can do that. And if you can't, I know you all can find a calculator.
That isn't hard.
It's not hard at all. It's just a little.
Is that as hard as
Just
it
gotta
gets
memorize
right
that
there?
stuff.
That's it.
That's just only.
Okay, that's the x. Now we have to do the y.
Oh my
It's
god.
just the same thing.
Are you
Clone
This is
the
one
heck,
problem.
man. It's just the same.
I told you, it's long.
But the thing is, though, is that he writes down the.
Yeah, I write everything down.
So it makes it look longer than it actually is.
I want to make sure you understand it. So, we have AECF. Okay, Cramer's rule tells us how to do it exactly. AECF. So we go back up here, Andrew. What's A? 2. What's E? 9. What's C? 1. And what's F? -2. Okay, so it's right here. Multiply. Yeah, the bottom's the same. You don't even have to do that again. You know it's 30.